Hey guys, this is Tommy, and today I'm obviously here with another art-related video for y'all. A while ago, I came up with a random idea of making an extremely dark picture of just silhouettes, and like trying to draw that way with a black canvas. So I thought, hey, I mean, what's the fun of just drawing something with a black canvas when you can make a challenge out of it? So I came up with this idea, which is just using the eraser as my like using the eraser tool as my pencil. And then like so it's an eraser on a black background, and I just use like a black pencil color. Actually, I think I used a ballpoint pen, um, or I used a pen tool to make it so that it was like I'll be able to erase my mistakes. But besides that, like everything else was done with eraser, and I thought, hey, this would be really cool to do for a video. So here we are, yeah. So this is me making it. So let's get on with it. So when I originally decided to go after this challenge, I decided to go with a little bit more of a scarier approach with this, but then I realized that was a terrible idea, and probably, like, I came up with something so much better and so much cooler. So what I decided to change it to was, it was going to be a guy sort of floating in space, like, because, space is only really black and whites anyway, like blacks and whites. So I'm like, I should make this dude just, like, floating in space, just, like, reaching out for something. And I thought that idea is probably the best one I'm gonna come up with, so I'm gonna go with it. So, as you can see here, I'm drawing out the silhouette of this dude here. And the legs obviously took a while. It's always the legs. Like, always, there's one body part. There's always a pain in the draw. In this case, it was the legs. But, I decided, like, hey, this guy might be pretty cool. So, I continued to sketch with my eraser, as you can see here. And now that I think about it, I don't really think there's anything else I need to say as a precursor, I'm just leaving you alone in silence. So, yeah. Guess I'll see you on the other end. Okay, we are pretty close to approaching the end of this piece. Like, there is still a bit more. I add a little bit more stars to it, make it a little bit less empty. Yeah, so this is pretty much how the piece turned out. I think I'm just adding, yeah, you can see me adding a couple more stars here and there. But, yeah, this is how the piece turned out. I'm pretty proud of it, because, I mean, it looks pretty nice for what I was thinking it was going to be. Like, it's actually surprisingly close to how I thought it was going to look. And, also, as you might tell, I added things along the way. This wasn't entirely 100% planned, as is. Like, I changed it up a little bit. But, yeah, so this is the drawing, and it looks pretty nice. So, if you like this video, you know, subscribe, because I'll make more videos like it. And I also occasionally do live streams of certain things, not of me drawing, but of like me doing scribble.io and things like that. Oh, and also, in case you're wondering, what did doing it with an eraser have to do with anything? Well, I realized that if I drew something like you can see me drawing now, like, you know, a psychedelic color, like, squiggle, that what I can do is if I put it on a different layer, since it's all eraser, I can make that layer visible, and it looks like this. And it turned out looking really cool, and I'm proud of it. So, yeah, bye.